I've had a couple of messages about my garden project because I haven't been updating the videos for a little while. Just asking if things are alright. I started to make something. I got on with ceramic tiling the bathroom, but then unfortunately I've had a stint in hospital, so I'm not working at the moment, so that's why I haven't posted anything. But I'm itching to do something, but there's not a lot what I can do at present, so I just thought I'd make a little video on my EDC bag. It's a little bag I've put together which I normally throw in the car, and it's something I just carry about with me just on a day-to-day basis with things which suit what I need. So this is my bag, and it's a Maxpedition Fatty. I looked at quite a few bags when I was getting this one, when I was looking for one, and I decided that due to the size and all the compartments inside, how it was laid out, this best suited me. So on the outside you've got a little area there you can put a patch on if you want. Oh, there's a pouch on the front with a Velcro attachment, carry handle, and you've got some molly straps as well, so you can carry it to, attach it to a rucksack or something. This just lives with me on my car seat as a rule. All what I've got in here, there's no straining on the bag or anything like that, and it all fits in really well. I've still got room to add a few things in. Right, so this is what I've got in it, and let's have a look and I'll tell you why I've got it. So I have a thing about my fingernails. I don't like long fingernails. So I've got a set of these Tweezerman nail clippers. This is the small one, and these are fantastic. They are so sharp and precise. I just carry one with me. I've always had one in my glove box. I just find it so irritating. So that's why nail clippers. Pen, because it's a pen. You can buy all these other pens, can't you? All these EDC pens and titanium pens and blooming all sorts, but at the end of the day, it's a pen. And this is a big one, because I like them big ones. I have a little pick here. I don't know if you can see that. The amount of times I've wanted to, I don't know, pick at something or scrape something. Never having anything stuck in your teeth. So that's why I carry a little pick. Little pack of cable ties, because you never know when they come in handy. This is a pair of tweezers for pulling out spells. Now, the amount of time at work I get a spell in my fingers, and I've normally had a pin and a scrape through my skin to get to it, or a needle and I scrape through my skin to get to it. But these are really, really fine and really precise. And I've pulled out a few with these. Two, I think. But I've been so grateful of when I've used them. So, my little tweezers. Bootlace, because my bootlaces always snap at work, and then I'm wandering around with a boot with a snap lace, so I carry a lace. That used to leave my glove compartment, but it's so handy. Instead of having everything rattling round, I've got it with me. Lip seal for chapped lips. Now these are the most dangerous thing are one of the most dangerous things what you can have. And one of these put me in hospital for a week. I got the lip seal out and I looked at the instructions and it said, remove cap and twist up bottom. I couldn't walk for a week and the pain was staggering. This in here, oops, it's a file for me, Leatherman, metal and wood file. I don't think I'll ever need it, but it just, you never know, do you? And it takes up no space. In here, I've got some plasters, a couple of different size plasters and an antiseptic wipe. Now this is my Wera or Wera, I know the German, W-E-R-A, little socket and screwdriver set, and this is fantastic. There's a little quarter drive socket, you know, handle, ratchet handle. Different sockets, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. Oh, I just pull off, nicely made, really look pretty. Various different screw heads and torque heads, etc. Oh, quick adapter. Screwdriver handle. And then what I mated it with was an extender. And I got this because sometimes when I'm going around buildings at the end, the amount of things, fittings where you just think a screw wants tightening up or something like that, and manufacturers use so many different fittings these days. It's just an handy little thing for me, and everything on it just feels absolute quality. When I got it, the box, all I wanted to do, I'll show you the box, let me get it. This is the box, and I think when you buy something, how something comes and feels, it's all part of the buying process, the enjoyment. And when I got this, all I wanted to do was keep on opening and closing the box. It was just fantastic. That's why I've kept the box. It just feels such a lovely premium product. It is. Oh, it's lovely. The other thing I had to do to get this to fit in my bag, on there, there's like a little bump of plastic when you buy it. I just cut it off and filed it down and it fits in my bag. Brilliant. A little scraper here. Use it for pulling out nails, prizing anything. You know, sometimes I might, at the end of a job, I might just want to prise a door over and nip a screw up or anything. And I've never had anything small. I've always used like a wallpaper scraper or a screwdriver or something like that. And then I saw these, and they're actually what beekeepers use. I've never used it yet, but I carry it, and it's, you know, I can just see that when I need it. Been quite an handy thing. Right, is that side done? In here, I've got a lid on there. I've just got some different size fuses and some painkillers at the moment, and that just lives. There's a loop in the spine, and that just fits lovely. I found these on eBay, so I bought a box of 10. You know, I just thought it'd be an handy little thing for keeping something dry and watertight. This is my Leatherman. This is Leatherman Surge, and why I carry this one, it's got all the blades on it and pliers, everybody will be familiar with them. But with this one, with the saw blade, what you do, just got to be careful of the saw blade sharp. All these T-shank saw blades, you can mount in there. So you can put a 2-foot saw blade on if you want, or a metal saw blade, or a timber one. And the amount of times, sometimes I just need to trim something and I think, I ain't got a bloody saw with me. And I just thought it was a brilliant option just for being able to change saw heads, saws. And I've got a pack of different saw blades in the shed. Oh. And for me, that is just a fantastic thing. You can Google these Leatherman Surges. I know they say they're quite chunky and heavy for an everyday carry and that lot. I think that's bloody nonsense. It feels lovely in your hand. I do have others, or another one, but it's a lot smaller than this. And I really like this one. And why it says King Dick on it, I don't know if I'm showing that the right way, that way. All my life, my granddad is dead now, called me King Dick, and I always thought it was something to do with a penis. So, called me all my life. So, I lived with my nan and granddad, and when I was 22, it was the only row so I lived with my granddad mainly from when I was 9 till I was 18, and I never ever heard him have a row. Always so polite with each other. Then I was round at my granddad's house, my nan and granddad's house, and I was 22, and my granddad used to build ships in bottles, and he was sat at the dining room table with his back to me, and my nana was in a chair in the corner knitting. And I says to him, why do you call me King Dick? Anyway, he turned round, put his hands on his knees, leant forward and said, lad, I'm going to tell you. He says, you get these spanners with King Dick printed on them. They were a waste of time and not much good too. Well, I was gutted. My nana went absolutely mad, and it was the only row I ever heard him have. So now at various places, I'm known as King Dick, and I put it on my Leatherman. So that's why that's on there. This is something I use all the time. And all I use it for is opening cardboard boxes. The amount of stuff what comes and you can't get into a package or anything like that. This is only one of the small ones, the 9mm blade. It's got the blades what you keep snapping off. Dead easy to replace, you just unscrew that and it pops open. But I use that nearly every day and it's brilliant. I've got 2 magnetic things in here and this is one of them. So, you know, it extends out, it's got a magnetic head on it. The amount of times I can be doing something at work, or a screw drops out and you just can't reach it, or you're fiddling to get it. So that's why I carry that. And I've had this a lot of years. I don't use it very often, but the times when I have used it, I've been so grateful of it. I like having fires and burning. So I burn loads of cardboard boxes, and this is one of the plasma lighters, so it's rechargeable. Just charges up with a USB socket. It just charges up in there. So it looks like an ordinary lighter. But once you've charged it up, it's like 300 matches. And this, I use this every week, multiple times. And then that lifts out just so you can reach in if you need to light something. But that is fantastic. This is a bit of paracord with a little lanyard on, and I'm going to show you why I carry this, because I'm paranoid. Just find them. So where I park my car, sometimes on the street, there's a grate. And for years I've always been conscious about coming out my car and dropping the keys down the grate. So these are magnets. So you can they're really strong. So all I need to do is if I drop them down the grate, attach it to my paracord and go fishing. Never used these yet, but I love having them, and it's just took a weight off my mind. Meter key, because every month I have a number of meters I need to go around and read, so that's why I carry that. Little Ziploc bag. I seem to go through one or two of these when I'm out on my bike. So I carry them in my bag, and I stick change in it or anything really. So I just have one in here. I haven't used it yet, but it's there for when I want it. Little pack of hand wipes, which I use every now and again, which is quite handy to have. So the only other thing which is normally in here, which isn't because I've put it on my car keys, it's a little lead lenser torch. I have a few lead lenser torches and some good ones. This has just wiped them all out. It's just a little keyring torch, but it is unbelievably bright. And why it's got red is so that if you're out on a night and it's dark, it helps your eyes adjust, or if you're in a tent and you want to read something and there's people in the tent, it's not a really bright light. And it's got, you charge it up in a USB thing, but it's also, I forget what you call them, a data card. You know, you can store pictures or information on it. A memory stick, that's it. But this little torch has been absolutely fantastic, and I can stand at my back garden and it lights all my garden up. Brilliant little thing. You know, so in the bag, various pouches, there's a little lanyard there with a clip on. Another little thing you can clip a lanyard on or anything to, your car keys perhaps. Pouch. Various elasticated loops with double loops in front of them. Got all your loops again. You've got a zipped pouch at the back. You know, a couple of pockets, a couple of big loops there. You know, and it's just such a good little bag. You know, some people carry tools. Some people might use them going into the woods and having bushcrafty stuff in. You can put in them whatever you want, what suits you. You know, and it's been a brilliant little thing for me. So, right, I hope you enjoyed having a little look at that, and see you next time.